So hopefully when an activist joins the board, everyone understands we're all shareholders and we all should have the same objective, which is to increase shareholder value. Obviously, smart people can have different opinions on how to get there. Often what precedes the conversation with the activists for the existing board members is what I call is an element of information arbitrage, differences between the activists and the board. What I mean by that is even a well-informed board will make the best possible decisions, but an activist may show up having done a whole lot of homework and may come up with some insights that the board or the management team may have missed. And therefore, you need to give permission to the existing board members to quote unquote change their mind, when in fact they just have more information. But I think the overwhelming attitude has been and will continue to be, we're here to enhance value. Yeah, I'd say, look, the activists in some cases serve as catalysts. And once the catalyst has had its impact, i.e. there's a movement towards change, then the transformation really shouldn't matter in terms of how it's prosecuted. Now, the activists can continue to provide encouragement, let's call it. But what are the key ingredients for a successful transformation? You need leadership totally engaged in driving real change. And that leadership needs to be the CEO with alignment from the board, whether the activist is on the board or on the outside looking in. So leadership needs to lead. The second thing I think that's critical to effective transformations is a transformation has to have as its center the customer proposition. It's not about cutting costs, it's not about buying and selling divisions, it's not about carving things out, although those might be things that need to get done. But if the conversation's around how do we align the organization to be much more agile to serve our clients or our customers, that's pretty easy to get people aligned behind. And given the disruption in the marketplace through technology and new entrants, et cetera, often people forget it's really all about the customer. Well, you know, often before an activist gets on the board, that is an important part of the conversation. And hopefully a lot of that is addressed. But, you know, look, there's no substitute for a fact-based conversation. You know, I think friction is good because it forces all of us to think beyond, you know, beyond our conventional thinking. I do think a really effective way to narrow those differences of opinion is frankly do a simple conversation. It's a series of conversations. Basically along the lines of, you know, if we had a clean sheet of paper, would we be doing it this way?